Welcome back, welcome back. Today, I would like to talk about something I'm beginning to notice as I watch my videos. Now, I'm not lying when I say I actually learned from myself. And that's because the way I trained myself to learn rapidly and piece things together from all sources. Everything that's built had to be thought about and put into a structure. So, as I watch myself grow and begin to mature and change, also staying the same in certain ways, I began to notice things like the sound in the horns and certain things like that. Then I started to notice the animals. Always a cat somewhere around. Always a dog running up to me. So I don't know. It's like they can sense something. With all the good vibration talk and the lessons of the Lord, you begin to think, well, it's working. I am a little happier. I do things, but not perfect. Then I seen it. I've been writing down all the strange things that I've been seeing this year. With the stars and the moon and lights. Certain animals. That I normally don't see. But I have seen all of my life. My adventures, like the hawk or the eagle or the red robin. I always seem to catch the sight of them, or maybe they're just waiting for me to look. I don't know. Sometimes I believe I just catch it. Many people see these things, and then again, many people don't. That's because they're not looking. They're not paying attention. They're right next to it. It is right next to them. But we're distracted by something else. Me, watching my videos, I'm always distracted by what I say and my performances and the way I carry myself. Trying to tune that up. We all get to change, don't we? You already know what it is. So I'm thinking to myself, right, as I'm watching this one video that I made with King Solomon's words of wisdom, and I think it's something level up video, my first level up video when I got my clothes together and I was feeling better about myself. What's going on, my Jeezy? And you know, got my little weight up a little bit, got a little bit of muscles. Was working out. When you're 110 pounds literally, and you get a little bit of muscles on you, oh, you're gonna be souped up. You're like, man, fuck that, I'm Hercules, nigga. You start walking around, your chest all out, holding your arms up and shit. You got your arms, shoulders up. So what's going on, G? So as I'm watching the video, I notice a shadow goes by, and the first time I see it, I'm like, you got shitty ass phone, you know, light be blinking because the building ain't the greatest, electricity flickering on and off and different shit like that. So I blew it off to that. Then one day I ended up going back and watching it. For some reason I forgot. I think it was because I was in my wolf school, sound the horn. See, I ain't lying. And I wanted to categorize it, and I was like, oh, that's one of my Showtime videos when I was first stunting. We gotta put that in stunt videos, and you know, trying to show off, being all happy and shit. But then I'm watching this shit and I noticed it again. And I said, yo, what the fuck was that? Nah, that ain't no so I go look at it, and I keep playing that one spot where it goes by, and I'm like, yo, and then I finally caught it and paused it and was like, oh, nah, nigga, that's a real big shadow going across the whole screen. And we have seen these type of things before, watching other people's videos and documentaries and ghost stories, and you know. So I'm watching another video just recently where I'm spitting one of my writtens, and I notice it again. I'm like, oh shit, bro, like that's 2 times, man, like. And you know, you be noticing the lights flickering, certain shit, right? So then just recently someone told me that this dude downstairs passed away like a week or 2 ago. And I was thinking in my mind, like, oh, so that's what those candles is for. I thought dudes was paying respect to some spirits or some shit, or maybe doing some hocus pocus. I don't know anymore, cause you know, it seems like everything has the same type of rituals, but you know, people do extra shit. So that make sense, and it made sense why I felt so weird for the last couple of weeks and shit. You know what I mean? I keep saying this shit, bro. I feel like somebody gonna get it. And I don't even know who it was, neither. Like, I don't even know the dude, but I know he lived right under me. I said, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. I gotta get the fuck out of this building, man. Like, too many people is, just, I don't know, man. I just don't like being around them. My energy, being able to feel so much, then not being able to, you know, pinpoint things so I could be like, hey, yo, bro, you better get right with the Lord. You're about to go see my father. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that got me wondering, cause the broom I got, I swore somebody was telling me somebody died in there before I moved in there. So I'm like, yo, there's all types of spirits up in there, man. I said, you were literally battling spirits at nighttime in your dreams, probably. Nigga, you always at war, bro. I mean, I wouldn't even I try to not worry or think shit like that. Cause I be like, the Lord protects you and anything. And then it's just like, once you know shit is real and you gotta be around it, you like, oh boy, you know what I mean? And I already feel it, man. I done learned too much. I done seen too much in this town. And I'm like, yeah, man, I know niggas is doing all types of spooky dooky dumb shit over here. And I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that. Cause I ain't no master wizard like that. I'm more of like an Adam, man. I'm the beginning. All that hocus pocus shit, all that, I don't know none of that. Barely know all my father's laws. Know to do right though. But also, it got me thinking. I've been on camera before. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Multiple times, So I'm like, well, your readings have been real. A lot of shit is coming true, and we know how dudes be, casting spells. But also, well, a lot of them said, nah, you got the squad with you at all times, dog. Like, you always squatted up. And I said, it would make sense, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of weird shit be happening to my supposed enemies. And I keep telling niggas, leave me the fuck alone, bro. And, so it's like, seeing that, I don't know. I be having some weirdo shit happening. I'm sure some of y'all spells and y'all little bad luck bullshit, I'm sure some of that shit be working. Like, I constantly hear about spell work on vehicles and shit. My bike is falling apart. I know the Lord protect me every day. I ride around every day, and my shit just be shaking apart. My shit is literally shaking apart as I drive the motherfucker. I gotta, use my hands to put the fucking bolts back in and shit. My pedal fell off. My fucking tire's flat. I still be riding that motherfucker though. That shit was funny as hell. Remember I went to work one day. Everybody, I guess, trying to play the guard. Yo, that's a nice bike. I was looking at them like, yeah, I know. It gets me from point A to point B, nigga. The fuck is it supposed to look like? We're sweepers. Most of us, most niggas is walking to work or taking a bus. So me having a fucked up bike, I'm still not walking. See, y'all niggas don't appreciate not being able to walk. See, me, I had to walk all my life, so I don't care if I got a piece of shit or a Ferrari. As long as I'm not fucking walking. Doesn't matter. I'm going to work. I forgot. You niggas rely on shit like that. I rely on my fucking self. So you gotta get out of that car eventually, nigga. You gotta come up out these clothes eventually, nigga. You gotta take these fucking jewels off and all that other shit. And what you got then, nigga? Huh? A lot of you niggas, I don't know, and I don't care, but I know what I got. I know if you took your shit off and you ain't had nothing but yourself, nigga, you ain't gonna compete with me. Half you hating ass niggas. And that ain't even no disrespecting. Oh, I look good in it. Nah, nigga, I'll run your ass up a mile, nigga, and you won't even make it halfway, nigga. I ask you a bunch of real questions about being a man and how to raise your kid in front of your kid, and when you don't know the answers, your kid gonna be like, man, I respect that nigga more than you. Fuck out of here, little nigga. I raise your wife up, nigga. I teach your wife about how to be a fucking cleanlier, spiritual woman better than you can. That's your fucking job, dog. I ain't talking to nobody in particular, neither. Shit, I know I felt bad when a nigga put me up on this type of level of game talking. And I said, yo, this nigga right. I don't really know much. If I take anything off, what the fuck I got? Skinny ass body and a couple of things I know. Now, I got a skinny ass body that's decently in shape that can do things. Get it? I can make things. You take half this shit away from people, they day jobs and everything, and they had to actually create and do things, you niggas would be finished. And it's not even to talk shit neither. A lot of us would be, man. Everybody talking this fucking entrepreneur, crazy, dusty, whatever, like they ain't never been workers all through history. 80% of the people, 20% of the people are the inventors and thinkers. Get it? And 1% of those motherfuckers run everybody. So skip me with the bullshit. It's always been that way. It's always gonna be that way. Why? Because who the fuck is gonna watch? Who's gonna build my creation? I'm not. You get it? You think fucking niggas that make rockets and the design, they don't build it. They make us do it. The simpletons. Well, you ain't gotta be a simpleton because you gotta be smart to build this shit too. But you get it? You ain't creating it. The creator don't build. The creator stays. He don't row. Get it? Like the Father. That's what the Lord said. Nigga, I stay. I don't row. That's what a boss is. When you're a boss, you steer. You give orders. But you want to give the right orders. Because you know if you steer niggas into the wrong way, your ass on that ship too, right? If you sink the motherfucker, you going down. Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all new dudes got the little life preserver boats and shit in life. Y'all sink y'all fucking ships and let your whole crew go down and won't do like the old niggas. See, back in the day, when you was a captain and the shit was going down, you let everybody else get on the boats and you went down with the ship. Because it was your responsibility to make sure the motherfucker didn't go down. So when it went down, you had to go down with it. Honorably. You won't see too many niggas do that. Like, I ain't trying to hate, but look at Puff. That bad boy ship was flying, baby. That shit was sailing, baby. That nigga had the ship, turned that motherfucker into a fighter jet, and had that shit plowing around. And then as soon as niggas came for him, what happened? That nigga dipped. Now maybe, you know, he got some real shit going on. Maybe he wanna, I don't know, turn state on niggas or something. I don't know. But, you know, like I seen some shit where the first day of the arrest or whatever, the raid, it was only his sons in the house because it's Puffy, nigga. You don't think he gonna know they are coming? Come on, stop. So he bounced and his kids got ran down on, his two sons. And then, you know, they went to jail and all this other shame or walk of shame shit. And then somebody brought up, I don't know, this is allegedly, that his son's getting lawsuits filed against him now for assaults and sexual assaults allegedly. And I'm like, yo, now y'all gonna make it like he a little ditty. I mean, I can't, you know, I don't wanna just throw the nigga under the bus, but, you know, until everybody prove what they prove, you know, it's the way it go. You don't really know. He wasn't there. But, you know, what I do know is a lot of dudes don't go down with their ship. I don't know why. Guess they just wasn't built that way. Which brings me back to the spirits. I only got a couple minutes left. A lot of things are changing and being told to us as people, and always been. Now, when I seen governments of the world say UFOs and goobity gobbities is real, you know, I said, okay, people been saying that forever. So, you ain't even revealing nothing. You just concurring to the people that are on the fence. Now, seeing all these things and all these strange things in this place and thinking back of all my life, how I seen strange things even then. How I've always lived where someone died. When I lived in PA, first place I lived up there, motherfucker died before I moved there. Just so many different shit. So it's like, I don't know. Keep hearing this medium shit on my readings and like you're supposed to connect the spirits and help niggas out and da-da-da-da. I'm like, yo, bro, I am not the Ghostbusters. That would be cool and all, but I don't know, man. Like, once you get into shit like that, do say sound the horns, do say I'm Batman. And if all that spiritual type of stuff is real, well, heard of psychic investigators and all types of shit like that my whole life. And, never was like a popular thing, I guess. More of just a thing. Be careful. A lot of weird shit is going on in the world. And my father did say, there's going to be a time where a whole bunch of spirits get unleashed and get to fuck around with man. We're living in a world with paranoia and, certain things can just make people do a lot of shit, man. So you gotta have control over your mind. Make sure what you're doing is the right thing. I know I had that problem, but I also do know that the more I didn't believe in people being overtaken by evil forces, But then the more I learned scientifically and all these different things about how we actually are vessels and electricity and vibrations and all these different things, and what you do is what you are. A lot of motherfuckers running around talking about I'm on demon time. Protect the children. We all don't have the answers, but you could definitely start by not allowing them to play with weirdo shit and join every online thing. See, these new wicked people are smart. And they make shit look good. They make it sound good. Gotta go get me something to drink. Like everything I've been raised on, a lot of the things I really found out was bad, and had to learn the good in them. I had to separate it. Because in every bad message, there has to be a good message. It's just the way it goes. You can't tell a lie without the truth, or it's not believable. So, be careful. Especially when it comes to being angry. I'm sure that's literally one of the leading causes of people overreacting and offing themselves or putting themselves in jail because, you can't not get violent. A lot of people tried to get me violent this year. Things are, like I said, not what they seem. It's not hard to build a relationship with your kids. All you gotta do is remember when you was a kid. Remember how you wanted people to listen to you. Remember how you didn't understand things but you wanted to know. And no one took the time to fucking talk to you. Remember? That's what they feel. And now you have the opportunity to be that person to be like, I get it. You're not perfect. You're not whatever, but I love you. And I'm going to share what I can with you. And maybe I'm going to learn from you because, you're learning shit I ain't learning. That'll really surprise you when your kid's teaching you. It should make you feel good. Let you know you're doing your job really well. A lot of parents get fucking mad about that. This little motherfucker think he knows something. If they don't, you're a shitty parent. You get it? The whole fucking goal of being a parent is to make sure they don't face the problems you did. The only way they can do that is for you to tell them how to fucking get over and get through shit and warn them of things. Now, we all know they're gonna make their own choice, but if you know you can make better choices when you actually are explained why and how things happen. And then, when that little kid dumb shit coming up, well, I can get over it. And when you were the one that messed up, you get to say, look at this. Let me show you about what's really going on over here. And then let me show you how easily your ass could be right where I am. And I didn't know. The goal is for you not to be where I am, living the same exact life. You can have the same exact job, you could be a regular ass person, but you're not going to be fucking whatever it is that you have a problem with, because I don't want to say misery or lonely or relationships. We all have many, many other fucking bullshit or real problems besides those fucking things. Some of us can't read. Some of us don't know our history. Some of us don't even know who the fuck we are. You expect your child to want to be something and grow up to be whatever, and when it comes time to have a foundation, you don't even know how to explain it to them. You don't know how to tell them where you come from, what your people believed in. Your people, not the world. What did your people believe before they were told what to believe? What they dressed like before this shit was cool? What was the meaning behind it? What was the value of it? See, my belief, if something has value, you don't just throw it away. You innovate, you bring things to a different level. You transition, you create. But you keep the good shit, the things that work, and you pass them on so the others have a better chance. Life's only getting harder, and it's getting very technological. So stop raising your children to just want to pick things up and put them down, because they're going to live in 20 years from now. Majority of jobs are going, if you want a really good job, you're going to have to know how to play with these fucking machines one way or another. So, make sure as you tell your kid get off their fucking phone and get out the game, get out this, understand those little things are actually showing them how to get ready for the future that they're being forced into, whether they like it or not. We'll be dead by the time this shit rolls out and completely be here, hopefully. But them, they'll be grown and they'll be behind. All love, all praise to the Most High. Shout out to the Wolves. Shout out to the Ninjas. It's gonna be a good summer. Fuck you to the haters. But I love you. You know that, right? I don't hate you because you hate me. I pity you.